Well, here we are at the Burdekin Machinery Restoration open day. Now, this is a mill engine. This is used to run the big sugar mills. I believe this is one of the diesel engines. It took them a while to start it up. I mean, these are massive engines. The only engines I've ever seen bigger than this were the steam engines that used to open the Tower Bridge when we were in London. Take a little bit while to get this going, but once it gets going, it starts pumping away, and you can just imagine. I mean, if you ever been to a sugar mill, you'd realise how many things run on this. It is just an incredibly large engine with massive torque numbers, and yeah, it's a great thing. These were donated to the Preservation Society once they changed the engines in the mill, and they were very, very lucky to get them, and we were very, very lucky that they weren't just scrapped. See by the number of people here, this is a very important day in the Preservation Society's year. And all of these people come in, they paid a $10 fee to get in, and it was just wonderful to see all this machinery running when most of it really should have been scrapped. This is the other side of the shed. You can see the exhaust there pumping away. People inside there keeping things running. I mean, these are basically old men who keep old machinery running. So, yeah. Now, this is one of my favourite machines of the day. This is a belt-driven mortising machine. And watching old mate here keep this running, you know, he can change the direction of the chain by crossing the belt. But yeah, no, this was just a wonderful thing if you think about how much fencing is required. And like when I did my chainsaw ticket, I learned how to mortise with a chainsaw. But even though he's just using a small piece of timber here, this machine would have had a log in it, or a quarter post, and it would have done the mortising. So here we have the 1916 International Local Tractor. Boys had it started up and running here. Or maybe they didn't. Maybe that's just the sound of the stationary engine we hear in the back. This one here, the Marshall Colonial Tractor. This one's actually running. Here we have one of the rides for the kids. Now I've actually taken the sound out of this because the wind was blowing so badly, it was just unbelievable. This was a bit of a ride. I never got to actually have a ride on this, but it looked like a lot of fun. Now we're inside, and we're going to have a look at a home-built helicopter. The power source is a 1968 Johnson 75 horsepower V4 outboard. Now, I actually would love to have a go at that.
The Old Town Clock.
Yeah, this is the movements from the Old Town Clock. And now we're looking at a few of the tractors that they have here on display. Now some of these are the kind of things I used to drive when I was on the farm at Wickham's. They're all still pretty valuable parts of society, and they're all pretty good. They're on display here, which is just a lovely thing because they won't be getting more depreciated as they go. If we have a look at here, we can see that we've got stationary engines running a whole bevy of different things on a belt system. This here was one of my favourites. As you know, I love motorcycles. I came here a couple of years ago and I saw this thing that was basically a wreck, and I thought how good it would be to have a go at restoring it. The person who's restoring this
It's like a
has
ripper.
done such a fantastic idea. And I've actually cut out the sound here because the wind was just ridiculous. And we'll have a bit of a look at the cars that were available here. to look at. Saw the big Buick there. We'll just come along here. We'll have a look at these Jaguars. This was the Jaguar Club of Townsville. Had all these cars available, and you would have seen most of these back at our British Open Day. Yeah, that's some very, very nice cars here. Little Morris Ute there. Oh, Austin Ute, sorry. Yeah, and that's a WB. You can tell by the headlights. I actually had a HZ, so I know a little bit about them. And look at this thing, isn't it just gorgeous? Tiny little engine. And once again, there's another Austin, tiny little engine, beautiful car. Austin 7, just an unbelievable car. What do we have over here? Look at that. I believe that's a Cadillac. And then we have a camper van. Look at that. All good. Come back over here. What have we got there? Get closer, see if we can see what it is. It's just so simple, these vehicles. MG, of course. There, that's the Jaguar we came up in here with my mate Rob.